Hi, welcome to my classroom. My name is Miss Majeski, and I am an algebra teacher here at AMS, and soon to be Mrs. Britton in December. If you don't know about it, if your children haven't told you yet, I am getting married, so I'm very excited about that. This is my fourth year here at AMS. Prior to teaching at AMS, I taught for 17 years, mainly in the Warrenwood School District, but mostly at the middle school level, though a few years at the high school. But middle school is where my heart is at. I went to Western and got my bachelor's degree from there, and then Saginaw Valley State University with my master's degree. And obviously, constantly learning and always taking new classes or professional development because learning is important to me. I have recently moved to Royal Oak about 3 years ago, so I love the area. Prior to that, obviously, I grew up in Macomb County area, where I also own a dance studio, the Stage Dance Academy. I'm obviously crazy. I work literally from 8 a.m. till 9 o'clock at night, but I love every minute. I love working with kids, so that's why I also own a dance studio in the evening. I also have a dog, Winston, which you'll probably hear from your students time to time stories about Winston. He always seems to be causing some sort of mischief, but I love him dearly. Um, I love to read. I love being outdoors and going for walks, doing craft projects. Obviously, staying healthy is important to me. Um, I go to sports games. I wouldn't say I'm the biggest sports person in the world, but I try to keep up with some of this stuff, especially because I know some of my students that is their interest. I love music. I love it all. Um, some things just to kind of keep you about our class this year. We are field testing CMP4, which is just like a newer version of the books that we're currently using. They're very similar. There's not a lot of difference in the book. They just kind of reworded some questions or chunked problems a little bit differently because they listened to our feedback as teachers. So things I think we were already doing as a teacher, they listened to us and made those corrections. So we're testing it out for them and providing feedback for them. But I promise you, your kids will get everything that they're supposed to have. We are not leaving out anything. Um, Other than that, on the next few slides, I have kind of just posted some things about my classroom, like my grades, syllabus, expectations, retake policies, absent work, missing work policies, things like that. So please take the time to look it over. I have gone over that with all of your students, so they're very familiar with it, though I'm reminding them because I know it's the beginning of the year. So like always, though, if you ever have any questions, do not hesitate to reach out to me and ask because my number one goal is to make sure that your student is successful in my classroom. And I'm going to do my best to try to communicate regularly with you so that you guys know what's going on. So have a wonderful evening, and I'm looking forward to a really successful year.